What is up, guys? This is probably gonna be one of my favorite series. If you guys have been following the squad channel for a long time, specifically 2019, we started a roleplay series with an awesome crew. We had a bunch of people in it, and we got the crew back together for FS25. There's gonna be tons of people in it. Austin, me, Jake, Buck, Stevio probably won't be in the series, Spencer, maybe a couple other people in the series, Rhino is gonna be in this series, a lot of people in this roleplay series, and basically we're gonna build a farm from scratch. I started with $1 million. I bought a Ford F250 pickup, which I'll show you guys, and I spent $75,000 on a small piece of land right here. Now we're gonna buy up some existing farms, and my goal is to start kind of small on this farm and work our way up. So, if you guys enjoyed this series, let me know down in the comment section. This was by far my favorite series back in 2019. It was our best roleplay ever, and that's our goal, to make it like 2019. Man, I'm stoked for this. And check out this modded truck we have. It's a 2015 F350. It's got stock tires on it. We've got some mud tires on here. I've got it two-tone. Red in like a beige kind of color for the other two-tone, which is gonna work perfect. We got a mud flaps on here. It's kind of stock, but with a little touch of non-stock. We got a aftermarket muffler. We got a toolbox in here. We've got the full cab lights. Like, this is just a solid farm truck. It's gonna be perfect. We got gooseneck, and then we got a bumper hitch on here. I'm headed on down to the local farmers market. Gonna meet up with some buddies, and then we're gonna probably start buying equipment and building our farm up here. Now, if you guys take a look at this map, you're like, Grant, what map is this? This is what I call the Iowa map. This is, I'm gonna mispronounce it. It's Monteith, Iowa is the map, and it's made by D. Armani. It's currently a work in progress map. So if you want to be a tester for him, you can, I have a link down below to his Patreon where you can test out the map. The terrain is like Iowa. It's flat. It's got nice roads, bigger fields. Oh yeah, this is gonna work perfect. Also, let me know down in the comment section if you guys end up enjoying this series. Oh yeah, we got the crew rolling in here. Oh man.
And last but certainly not least, it takes them 10 minutes to get into a parking stall.
I'm trying to back in here, guys. Watch out now.
If you want to go like about 3 feet to your left, it'd be perfect.
Oh my.
You see, real men always back their trucks in the parking spot, not pull forward.
Excuse me, I backed in with mine.
Oh, true. That's not even a truck, Buck. What is this?
I had my international. It's sitting back at the house.
Is this even street legal?
Heck yeah, it is. It's got lights on it.
You're like that old guy that just drives his side-by-side everywhere. Literally. Let's go to church, honey. Hop in the side-by-side. It's been a while, Buck. You grew some facial hair for once.
It has been a while. And you're just as clean-shaven as ever. But why do you look like the banker that's about to screw me over?
You need a loan, Buck?
No.
Oh, Jake was the one giving the loans out here.
I would be willing to pay somebody to plant wheat so I can take the straw. You guys can keep the grain. I'll supply the seed, but...
Deal. I will plant some wheat for you. I'm planning on running a cattle farm and a hog operation. I will need probably some extra corn at some point if anybody's growing row crops.
And I
Right.
thought that me.
I'm
I
not
know
doing
I'm
any
growing
road.
no
I'm straight hay.
You're straight hay? Okay.
Yeah.
Buck, I may need some
hay,
feed
lettuce,
from you
and
at some point.
Okay, because I might go in on a deal with Jake. He's looking for a place to build. There's a plot behind my house. It's like $400,000. If we split the cost, he can build there, but I get the grass behind it.
Okay.
Right. By the way, I'm running a co-op, so anything you guys need help with your farms, anything at all, you just give me a call. You need someone to run something for you. You need somebody to go to get something for you, whatever it is.
Do you guys have liquid 32% and anhydrous?
We got anything you need, anything that's available, we'll get it.
Nate, what are you going to end up doing?
Order some parts to make a feedlot, but they're not in yet, so I'm just going to make a row crop for right now and put my feedlot up next week.
How many head of cattle are you going to run?
Probably 1,000.
1,000 head of cattle.
Nah, probably about 500.
I say I got 100 head right now, and I believe they're all Holsteins.
Yeah, I'm going to do straight Black Angus.
It's going to be tough to make money with cattle this year, it's looking like. Hogs, not so much. Hogs might be the bread and butter this year.
I don't know. I got a contract I got to do for Ben. I got to go cut that one field because I think you bought the plot that sits on the far east side of the county, right? The far west side, right?
Far west side. Right now I own 12 acres, but Jerry, he's retiring here and he may sell me another 80. So we'll see. I may be able to pick up another 80.
If you pull up the map, it'd be that plot 10, the really long strip that's on the east side of the road. I got to go mow that today. I'm just north of the farmer's market.
You're north of the farmer's market right here. Do you own 10 or are you going to buy it?
No, it's contract. Well, I'm kind of on the clock. And I want to try and get that done because that's like $7,300 that's sitting around right there. So I might have to let you guys go.
Buck actually going to work? What?
I
You mind
gotta,
if
I
I
gotta
run
make
up?
money.
Boys, I got to ride with him about a piece of property. But if you need me, I'm
Okay.
right in the center of town. Just drive out on the highway. Did you see the grain bins? There's like a semi and...
Yep, I'm looking at my plat map right now.
Before next Thursday would be nice, please.
Yep. Sorry,
Okay,
sorry.
we'll-
Yeah.
we'll
so
find you,
just
Jake.
come out and see me if you ever need me.
Okay, don't die.
Have a good one, boys.
It's gonna be tough
Go.
with Buck.
It's gonna be breezy. Oh boy.
Well, let's let them two are leaving.
Yeah, those guys are leaving. Nate, are you looking for any extra worker labor? Because I know I'll need some extra help on the farm.
Maybe sometimes. I'm not running that many acres. I'm only running like 3 fields right now. So
Okay.
maybe occasionally. Today I won't be available. I got to build the farm.
Keep me updated because I'm gonna be looking for somebody to help, most likely.
Sounds good to me. All right, you have fun. I'm going to go get to work.
Okay, we'll see, Nate. Okay, the boys all took off. We're gonna head out, and I think first things first, we're probably gonna start building the farm, and then maybe we'll start buying some equipment. We'll see though. So Buck was trying to describe his place, and somewhere up on that hill there behind the farmer's market, I think I can kind of get a glimpse of it. And then from talking to Jake, which is also known as the Pickle, he's got this co-op over here that he runs on the left. And then Nate, I'm not sure where Nate's place is right now, actually, but we'll find out at some point. Everybody's kind of still building their places out, though. I think that might be Nate's place across the road, or maybe that's part of the co-op. That might be part of the co-op there, it looks like. This is like the perfect spot to build, though, guys. Check this out. We got some kind of nice terrain up on the hills here, and you always want to build your farm on upslope. Like, this is the perfect spot to build our farm. Now, the only thing that's going to be a little weird is that there were some old buildings here, and we kind of had to delete them. So you got 2 random guys standing in your farmyard that we can't delete right here. So those guys will always be there. We'll call them security guards, basically. But otherwise, this is like perfect. I mean, look at this view here. It is insane up here. This is perfect. You got nice slope going down to the bottom. Flat fields aren't always the best. Fields with a little nice slope to them are usually the highest yielding fields. And I really like that. Like a little B slope, like 2% grade slope. And there goes Buck. Looks like he's got a MacDon setup, actually. Looks like it's doing a real nice job. He's just doing the neighboring field across. I think it's a custom job. Looks like it's working real nice.
You need some.
No, just tell the vlog camera how well you're doing.
I mean, does it look like the roads are pretty straight?
Good enough for the girls I go with.
Yeah. I mean, I like the mower. I don't know about you, if that's something you'd be interested in getting. I can do custom mowing for you if you need to until you get some stuff done. I'm willing to take some jobs.
I don't know if that's in my wheelhouse right now, but I'd be more interested in hiring you to custom do some hay, maybe.
I would definitely be down for it. I mean, David, I've been doing Dave's stuff here for the last couple cuttings, so
Okay.
It's not like I'm not used to throwing this stuff together pretty quick.
Okay, yeah. I'll let you know. I got your number.
The only thing is that I believe this field and the plot that Jake and I are going to try and buy are the only ones that actually have ground that you can just mow grass right now. You'd have to seed it in with a drill.
Okay, which I'll probably do this spring here.
Or you could just buy this ground from Dave.
You
not
think
Dave,
Dave's
Ben.
gonna
This
wanna
is Ben's
sell them?
ground. All of this is Ben's ground. Ben will sell anything. Ben's got the ground where Jake's going to buy too.
You think Ben's
He's
gonna
kinda
sell
trying
to
to
me
get out
though?
of it. You can see what he wants for it.
Okay, I'll give Ben a call maybe.
Okay. He's a pretty nice guy. He likes to work with you, but believe me, he's sarcastic. Worse than me.
Oh gosh, that's terrible.
Hasta.
Okay guys, we're gonna jump up to heaven and get building this dream farm. Here we go.
Man, I always had stories about the city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. 'Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5. Happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind, trying to save your time. In case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list, girl, you can skip this funny business. 'Cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck, baby. guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cool night. Yeah, and you can keep your 9 to 5, 'cause I'm happy with the simple life. Tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knew my name, and all my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, you can keep your 9 to 5.
Okay guys, the farm is officially done here, and I spent a while on this. Things aren't perfect, there's little details that aren't perfect, but I've got the concept down to the farm, so that's what I'm most excited about. So we're pulling up here. I went with a very hilly concept, like I tried not to level out too much ground. Everything on this farm is on like a different level, if that makes sense. First thing to start off with, mailbox on the side there. Got a couple trees out front, but I love that it's not a flat farm here at all. You know, you got your machine shed, the main machine shed shop on a different level. And then when you go up top, you got your house with a super nice view here. So this is what I'm super excited about. We got the dog here. He's messing. He's probably trying to chase some birds right now or something. We got the main house with the porch facing out front. So literally when you pop into the game, when you start in the game, this is your view. This is insane. I love this. You can see people coming from a mile away. Buck can't rob my place in the middle of the night. It's perfect. And I'll work our way around this way because I think this is some of the coolest. We got our pool here, and like there's some little thing like grass, not perfect. Of course, I will fix that. We got our clothes hanger out front here, and we have a grove that blocks the wind because all the wind comes from the northwest, it seems like, and snow. So we have this nice grove here that blocks everything, so we shouldn't get as much wind across the farmyard and snow drifting across the farmyard because we have this nice grove here. Got a bunch of mature trees back here. Works super good. And then there's a county road that goes back here too. But basically the grove kind of protects the wind and any snow that comes into the yard. Let me go in the shed. This is just a cold storage shop here that we got, and it'll work good. We're not going to run crazy big equipment at the start, just have a nice little cold storage shed. If anything, we may need to build another shed. We'll see though. And then here we have manure storage, and then we have our cattle feedlot. Now this only holds 100 head of cattle. So you guys will see I built another feedlot down below too that'll hold another 100 head of cattle. So we can run 200 head of cattle basically. So you come out of here from feeding, and then you come down here. You got to go all the way down this driveway, and then you go down this driveway, and then you can feed down here. So you can feed your other 100 head of cattle down here. It's got nice slope. Everything kind of runs off into the Missouri River. Like all the water drains super nicely. Should work good. Then you come out of here. You can take this little pathway. I want things to be kind of ugly back here. Like I don't want nice gravel. I want dirt. I want to make it look like it's used. And like I said, this is hilly. So you come up here, you got bale storage. Older shed, not in the best style, but this is where our bale storage is going to be. And then we have a couple bins here. And the bins are on hills. They're on different slopes. So this is going to be kind of tight getting grain out of here. It'll work though. That's kind of how I want things. I want things to kind of be like tight where it's like, oh, tough getting in there and stuff like that. It makes a farm feel better when things are crammed a little bit when you're running small equipment. Then if we go over here, this is the modern barn that I always want to keep around. This was basically built 100 years ago, and we can still, luckily we got a big enough door where we can still store some equipment, some seed pallets, some chemicals in this shed. It'll work good. You walk out, of course. This isn't going to be used because it's a big drop off hill here, but cool view. Oh, by the way, this is Rex, guys. He takes care of this place. If anybody messes with me, he'll take care of them. Here's the main shed. So you walk in, and there's a dude hiding behind the door. Oh my gosh. So what this is yeah, he's my security guard. Say hello to Bob. Bob's gonna be here like forever, basically because this was a starter farm to begin with, and we deleted the buildings, and so there's two guys like standing here on this farm. Well, I placed the buildings on top of the guys, so now the guys are inside my buildings basically, and they will be here forever. But that's Bob. He's our security guard, and so this is our basically shop. It's kind of cold storage, but it'll work good for now. I don't want to start off giant like a giant farm, so this should work perfect here. The next video for Farming Simulator will be a roleplay video, and we'll keep going on this. Let me know your guys' opinions, what you guys want to see here. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.